everybody. Eric here at Collective Con with the one and only Paul Darnell. Paul, it's so nice to be able to meet you because I have been a fan of your work and a lot of the stunt work and what you just recently did here as well with a little bit of a bump in a role, which I want to talk to you a little bit about. But as a stuntman, listen, I'm such a big advocate to get stunts at the Oscars. Can we get like a little bit of a speech from you on why that needs to have happened?
Well, the thing is, it's nice to get recognition, you know. Every department has their recognition in there, and it'd be nice the stunt performers provide something as well. It's just about telling a story, and if a stunt performer can help elevate that story by increasing the action or the intensity, then that's what we do, and that's what we're there for. So to be recognized for that would be, you know, nice. But this role was a bump up for me to do this, you know. Performing, be able to play Maroc, he's very physical in his movements, very minimal dialogue, so it's all about how he performs, and that is something that I really enjoy, is expressing yourself through movement.
Yeah, and whether it's in front of the camera, behind the camera, it seems like once you get into that Star Wars bubble, like opportunities just kind of come with really good quality work, which is something I really admire. Is that kind of been your experience? Like, how does that continue to happen where you're building that relationship and ending up in different shows and properties like that?
You know, I guess there's probably two things. Yeah, you know, being good at maybe what you do, but also fitting the costumes, or if they've already been fit for you, then that also is a leg up too. They'd be, oh, you've already been in this costume, we're gonna use it for the next one. Maybe we'll call this guy.
Okay.
So that helps as well. Also, I live right next to the studio where they were shooting it. So that was nice, I was convenient. I could just come in whenever they need me for a fitting or what, to do a rehearsal. So that was really nice. And my friend was doing the first Mandalorian season 1, and he called me in, and then that kind of got me in to Star Wars, and it transitioned into another coordinator that I hadn't worked with before. And he got my name from the previous seasons and brought me in, and then just hit it off, and we just kept going. So it's been a really wonderful, wild ride. It's like my family. I miss them dearly and what we've created. And it's just been fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, I could imagine that. Are there, and I know in live action it's a little different than the animated space. I tend to find with a lot of voice actors, they don't really get to meet a lot of their co-stars a lot of times. But even in live action, that's the case. Like sometimes these conventions are like reunions. Is that the case? Are you meeting anyone from the franchise from the first time, or reuniting with anybody here today?
I think really it's more of a reuniting.
Yeah.
Been on the projects at the beginning and like help train some of the other actors as well to really work on rehearsals, and we get really involved in it. It's like a little performance, a little dance. So we do that. So for me, it's like a little reunion. So that's why I like coming and seeing everybody. I haven't seen Aman in so long, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him. And Ivana she's always wonderful.
Always wonderful, I can imagine. I cannot wait to get to interact with them as well. But I'm so glad that we had a chance to talk, and I wanted to kind of end it on a personal note. You know, you're a part of one of the biggest fandoms ever. I mean, Star Wars is huge. It means a lot to people. Whether it's recent or from your childhood, what are some obsessions that you have in pop culture? Are there any shows, movies, books, games, anything under the sun? Maybe like 2 or 3 that you could throw at us to get to know you a little bit more.
Into pop culture, well, I was going to bring it back to what got me into Star Wars. My first sort of memory was the Ewoks, and watching them in their village and their, I don't know, just their different bungalows and how they had their bridges. That has always stuck with me. And everything, I'm into parkour, and I love movement, and I always wanted to create sort of gyms and spaces that you could have your own bungalow and rope swings in between. So I think that one always set with me as something that I just carried with me through life, designing things, you know. Yeah. Anything else? I don't know. I'm trying to get into anime now. Just trying to go down this anime route and just finding. I'm always open for recommendations. You know, best shows. I'm trying to go through that and find out what it is. Because Studio Ghibli, I got into it through there, Princess Mononoke. But now diving into all sorts of other ones, just whatever I can get my hands on, just to absorb. Because I love how weird and unique it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of what I'm inspired by is people's visions of doing something that's completely random. And I find that in anime is like that. Like, I have no idea how they come up with these ideas.
Yeah, I think like in live action, anime kind of gives the same type of vibe. Like, it's not just dialogue, it's not just visuals. Sometimes it's the physicality. Sometimes in animation, it's the way the characters interact and some of the styles that they're doing. I mean, these days it's crazy watching what these people are up to and the content that they're making for us. Like, we're eating good. So you're welcome into the anime community, because we are all eating good.
I love it. I love it. I love the stories that they come up with. It's so unique. And then you have the visual styles now, blending the 2D, 3D elements. I don't know. I'm amazed by it all, and I just love watching it.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to give you some personal recommendations here, but I really appreciate you taking the time.
Hey.
Paul, everybody, thank you so much.
My
It was a
pleasure.
pleasure, and we'll see you guys on the next one.